Good morning! It's Monday! Oh, I better change the page. It's Monday! March 9th. How things are flying. So as you could see, I was just stamping up some of my regular things in my file effects. I have my standard are the eggs for the egg production. So that's the makeup palette from Plan Women from Sweet Stamp Shop, and my water bottle, which is actually from Studio L2E Iconic set. And I kind of tuck the most used sets into this little pocket right here. And this was a calendar from, I think, Dollar Tree. But when I went to go use it, it was bound, you know, just one piece of plastic. It started to crack at the top and bottom, so I just cut it off, punched a hole in it, and created a little pocket for myself so I can keep things like this in there. And when I'm desperate, if I'm on the go, I can use my ruler as the stamping block or my nail. Sometimes they're so small I could totally use just my nail to stamp. So you could do stamping on the go. Otherwise, I store my these little stamps right here in this little box right behind the pen. So easy peasy. Lots of things to do this morning. I hear the temps are supposed to be in the 40s, which is so fabulous. Where, you know, it's like little triumphs, little bonuses every day. When it was, you know, 4 degrees or, you know, -1 or whatever, we had like some really cold spells. Everybody was looking forward to nice warm weather. Look, it's 37 already, and it's supposed to be a high of 44 this afternoon, which, you know, I'll take. It's so funny. 44 other parts of the year is bitter cold, but right now it's going to feel like a heat wave. So stuff is melting. If I remember, next time I go out to see the girls, I'll bring my camera so I could show you that the ice dam at the top of the roof is doing much better. There are no more icicles anywhere in the house, and if the sun holds out most of the day, majority of what's in the front of the house on the roof will probably be gone, which it will be great. Looking forward to that. So I have some editing to do this morning. I think I'm going to take a quick break and edit something that I did yesterday, which is a recipe, and it's going to be, that's the entirety of it, and then I have some things I need to put away, and I'm hoping to plan for the Friday Fun Bits. I know it's only Monday, but I figure if I plan in advance, I'll have it up, and then I could just schedule it, even if it's not filmed on Friday. So planning really does help. So I'll check in with you guys throughout the day. We'll see what's going on. And it's Meatless Monday, so I have lots of options today. I could make spiralized zucchinis for lunch with a nice little vinaigrette or a dressing, or just oil and vinegar for as a salad with some. I have some red pepper that I cut into yesterday. Our leftovers from last night for the jambalaya obviously will be on hold until Tuesday because it has proteins in it. And it's so funny. I got into such a routine that on Sunday nights, if I cook and there's a lot of leftovers, I pop them in the freezer instead of, oh, we'll eat them the next day because Mondays are meatless for us. I have really been sticking to it, with the exception of maybe a couple of weeks where we had to like flip our meatless day to another day besides Monday. But I think for the last 3 years, I'll have to check to see my videos when we did the first Meatless Monday. It's been a while. It's been at least a few years, I think. And Paulie participates most of the time, obviously for dinners, because if I'm making a meatless meal, I'm not making another one for him. So he's eating what I'm eating. But for lunches, he usually takes like peanut butter and jelly to work, or I don't know. There are times where he's outside of my vision, so I don't know what exactly he's consuming. Hopefully it's good stuff, so that's all I know. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys throughout the day. A couple of things I need to get accomplished, and I like to set the goal on, you know, first thing in the morning. I know a lot of people don't like Mondays, But for some reason, Mondays to me are like a do-over. You know, have fun, the whole week is finished, Sunday night, everybody goes, you know, oh, it's Monday. Yeah, it is Monday, and most of us who work a Monday through Friday job return to work. But there's this opportunity to do things over, you know, or do things, you start over. I don't know. I might have had a different attitude when I was younger, or when I worked in an office versus, you know, being a telecommuter like I am now. So maybe the benefit is, you know, maybe that's why I don't feel quite as negative about Mondays. So I'm going to go grab my juice and get the day really going, right? I'm having a tasty lunch. Well, it's not so much. I think it's probably just a hearty snack. It's a bowl of heirloom cherry tomatoes. There's black, yellow, or purple, orange, yellow, red, and an avocado, and a Asiago peppercorn dressing. Alright, so I just had some tomatoes and avocado. I'm still hungry, so I'm going to make a little zucchini noodle. So I thought I might as well show it to you guys this way. So I'm going to go on the thinner side. And I'll show you that they separate nicely. The only thing I'm not a fan of this particular one is it gets a little clogged. And there is a handle you're supposed to be able to use, particularly when it gets down lower into the little contraption, but I have not had luck with it. That's why I just use my hand. So I'll show you when you can no longer twist it. It's a little bit of a waste, so I end up giving that piece to our dog Moses. Okay, so you can't twist that anymore without ripping my hands. So this much of the zucchini is a waste, and then you kind of have to poke out the piece that's stuck in the center, and you have to wash it immediately. So I'll show you what my noodles look like in a sec. So there you go. I broke them up with a fork. So there's the waste part, but that's gonna go to Mosey. But if you're making a sauce, like a cashew sauce, you could throw that in, blend that up, but I'm gonna give that to our dog. I'm gonna cut some tomatoes in there. I have the little bit left of these gourmet medleys, which were delicious. So I'm gonna add those, cut up into my zucchinis, and enjoy the rest of my lunch. Jambalaya for dinner. Yep. With chicken sausage and shrimp and pepper steak, fresh parsley and scallions. Yummy. Meatless Monday dinner. I know. Looks amazing, doesn't it? It's just going in the oven. I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. Dinner is ready. I'm going to plate it up. Look at that. Fresh out of the oven. And some of these. The reason I'm not saying what, because Paulie's in the other room and he has no idea what I'm serving for Meatless Monday, but that's what it is. So I'm going to plate it up and show you what it looks like. There it is. Lovely, isn't it? So I'm going to serve it up to Paulie, and hopefully he'll get his reaction.
Surprise, Polly? You have any idea what it is? It's croissant and baked egg with asparagus and tomatoes and home fries.